Mixed by Nevs.
Hey everyone, Joffrey here and welcome back to my channel where I review the latest and greatest gadgets and gizmos. Today guys, I have an amazing device to all of you. So let's take a look at the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip, the newest foldable phone from Samsung that promises to be the best folding phone of 2023. What do you think guys? Is it worth the $1,000 price tag? So join with me and let's find it out. But before that guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss all my latest gadget reviews. Let's get it started. The Galaxy Z Flip 5 is the 4th generation of Samsung clamshell foldable phone, and it comes with some significant improvements over its predecessor, the Galaxy Z Flip 4. The most noticeable change is the design. The Z Flip 5 finally folds flat when closed, eliminating the gap that used to be visible between the two halves of the phone. This makes the phone more compact and sleek, as well as more durable and water resistant. At the bottom, there are USB-C port, a speaker grill, and 2 microphones, a power button along the volume rocker at the right side, 1 microphone on the top for noise cancelling, and dual SIM slot at the left side. The other major upgrades is the cover display, which is now much larger and more useful than before. The Z Flip 5 features a 3.54-inch Super AMOLED screen on the outside with a resolution of 720 by 748 pixels and Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protection, which lets you access various apps, widgets, notifications, and controls without opening the phone. You can also watch videos, take selfies, and reply to messages using the full keyboard on the cover screen. The cover display is bright, colorful, and responsive, and it adds a lot of functionality to the phone. The main display of the Z Flip 5 is a 6.7-inch foldable dynamic AMOLED screen with a 120Hz refresh rate and a Full HD Plus resolution, which is 1080 by 2640 pixel. It's the same display as the Z Flip 4, which means it's still one of the best screens on any smartphone. The display is sharp, vibrant, and smooth, and it supports HDR10 Plus for enhanced contrast and colors, thanks to 1750 nits peak brightness. The foldable screen also has a flex mode feature, which lets you adjust the angle of the phone and use different apps on each half of the screen. Now, under the hood, the performance of this Z Flip 5 is also top-notch, thanks to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, a 4nm flagship chipset with a clock speed of 3.36 GHz and equipped with Adreno 740 GPU. It has 8GB of RAM on board and 3 options of storage, which are 256, 512, and 1TB UFS 4.0, of course with different price range. The phone can handle any task or game you throw at it, and it runs on Android 13 out of the box, with One UI 5.1.1 on top. Samsung promises 3 years of software updates and 4 years of security patches for the Z Flip 5, which is great for long-term support. Moving on to the camera department of the Z Flip 5 is not much different from the Z Flip 4, but it's still very good. The phone has a dual rear camera setup consisting of a 12MP main camera and a 12MP ultra-wide camera. The main camera has dual pixel autofocus and optical image stabilization, and it can capture detailed and crisp photo in most situations. The ultra-wide camera has a 123 degrees field of view, and it can fit more in the frame without distortion. The rear cameras can also record 4K video as up to 60 frames per second with HDR10 Plus support. The selfie camera of the Z Flip 5 is a 10MP shooter that sits in a hole punch cutout on the main display. It can also take advantage of the cover display as a viewfinder when the phone is closed. The selfie camera can take decent selfies with good colors and exposure, but it lacks of autofocus and low light performance. Now, the battery life of the Z Flip 5 is another area where Samsung could have not done better. The phone has a 3700 mAh battery that supports 25 watts wire charging, 15 watts wireless charging, and 4.5 watts reverse wireless charging. The battery capacity is slightly lower than the Z Flip 4's 3800 mAh battery, but Samsung claims that it has improved the battery efficiency with software optimization. However, in our test, we found that the Z Flip 5 could barely last a full day of moderate use, especially with the high refresh rate enabled. If you use the cover display a lot or play games or watch videos on the main display, you might need to charge the phone before bedtime. Alright guys, now let's move on to the final verdict. So, what's my verdict on the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5? Well, I think it's a great foldable phone that offers a lot of innovation and convenience in a compact and stylish package. The design is much improved over the previous generation, and the cover display is a game changer for foldable phones. The performance is also excellent, and the cameras are very good for most scenarios. However, I also think that Samsung could have done more to make this phone truly outstanding. The main display, camera, and battery are not upgraded from the Z Flip 4, which means they are not competitive with some of the best flagship phones out there. The color options are also not very exciting compared to some of the Samsung's other phones. Overall guys, I would recommend the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 to anyone who wants a foldable phone that is easy to use and carry around. It's not perfect, but it's definitely one of the best folding smartphone in 2023. So that's it for today's review guys of Samsung Z Flip 5. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more exciting tech reviews like this. Also, let me know what you think of the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.